Well, we are about to get into our next match. It's going to be a Rob versus the Pyra. I'm going to get it right. I swear to God.
It's all good. The way to remember it is the red one is the fire one. Pyre is like a fire. That's my way of remembering it. Or it would be. I played the game, so it's kind of stuck in my memory now. But
hey, I have played a game before. Not this one, but I've played games. Rob, then, also just, I'm so glad Rob is ever got into Smash. It's so weird that it did. And now they're stuck here because Ultimate decided to get them all back. And I'm so happy. But so far, being shown the pointy end of this flaming sword, and it's not looking very good for our boy, the robot.
Yeah, and there's that Pyra kill power we were talking about too, that up tilt killing. You know, 150 is a pretty solid high percent, but up tilt also a pretty quick move to be killing that way. Not a lot of risk involved with that. And this matchup is looking really rough. This is Chunky Kong, who usually, to my knowledge, plays DK, but he's playing Rob for this matchup instead. Does make a lot of sense. This is a very difficult matchup for DK. But with Rob still having trouble, can't really zone because of the threat of the Blazing End, that side B. But also can't really get close and exploit the close range situation as easily either. So having a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, absolutely. And oh, that's gonna sting as well. Dear Lord, 119%. I think the kill there, and that was pretty much center stage.
Yeah. This character has kill power for days, and Castle's already racking up damage on stock 3 here as well. Hasn't lost a single stock yet. We might be looking at the 3 stock if Chunky Kong can't rally and make something happen here.
Yeah, monster side B, that just ridiculous. The up air's so good, the down air's so good. What can't this character do, honestly?
Yeah, and you can't even trade with the side B with the projectile, because you're going to be stuck in hit stun for much longer. Down tilt setting up for that stock as well. That is going to be the free stock from Castle for game 1. This is looking like a rough set for Chunky Kong. They're going to need to find some kind of adaptation or character swap or something to deal with this Pyra.
I feel like DK, I don't want to play DK versus that character. Against those aerials?
No. No, I 1000% feel you on that. That feels just as frustrating.
What, I mean, my mind as an idiot, which I am, I'm an idiot that plays dumb characters. Like, I would bring the Squirtle out. Just something small, just get in there, maybe Pichu, I don't know. Fight fire with, well, electricity, but fire in a way. Just have the really good frame data. We are going to see the Rob once again, though. Let's see if they can make the adaptation. We're not even changing stage. It's going to be Pokemon Stadium once again. Chunky Kong, what do you got?
Chunky Kong just deciding to run it back here. We're actually seeing Castle pull out the Mythra here for a little bit as well. We're seeing that quicker frame data play a factor as well, racking up a pretty respectable amount of damage already and not really giving Chunky Kong a chance to play the game here.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough as Pyra's now back on board and the damage already there. Doing a little bit better, though, I feel, is Chunky Kong until... that is rough.
Yeah, already losing that stock. And this is what you tend to see more often with the offline play. You see the Mythra come out to rack up the damage, win the neutral, and get that percentage built up, and then the Pyra switch to finish off the stock. And look at that mid-combo. In between hits there, Pyra, switching from Mythra to Pyra, and Castle is just continuing to pump out damage.
This feels like, dear Lord, this feels like, I don't think they got hit that stock. I think they were at 49.9, yeah.
That was 0 to death, basically.
Pyra and Mythra looks like Pokemon Trainer Deluxe. Just simplified a bit, streamlined. You don't need your Ivysaur, but you've got a real good Squirtle and an even better Charizard.
Yeah. Or the way I like to look at it is it's like the Sheik Zelda from Melee, but like the deluxe version of that. You got the fast character that can rush you down, doesn't have as much kill power, but now it's got a sword. And then you've got the character that has more kill power and is slower and has some zoning tools, but instead of several zoning tools that are kind of it's just one zoning tool that's really good.
Smash Ultimate, where we answer the question, what if X character had a sword? And the answer is this Smash Ultimate character. This is what would happen if they had a sword.
Yeah, and that puts Castle up 0 in the set. We are at winners semifinals, so this is a best of 5. Chunky Kong is not out of this yet, but it's looking grim. And while Chunky Kong opted to just run it back game 2 there on PS2 with the Rob, I have a feeling we're going to see some changes in either the character or stage choice.
Yeah, what have you got to lose, really? This has been comprehensive. Chunky Kong has not ever looked like they were in contention here at all. And I'm sorry, because you've got a fantastic tag. Okay, here we go. Right. Look, it feels to me like this will be horrible because you're up against such good frame data, but at the same time, you've got that puncher's chance. You've only got to land a couple of times to make all the difference.
Exactly. You don't have to be mentally ahead the whole game like you have to be with Rob in this matchup. You only got to be mentally ahead for 30 or so seconds across.
Yeah. We call that the Counter-Strike of Smash Brothers because requiring our viewers to know more games is definitely the way to communicate effectively.
Okay, navigating around the Flame Nova, Chunky Kong getting an opportunity to get in and rack up the damage. Looking a little bit more even here, but this ledge situation is scary.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, okay. That landing there might be a factor as well that actually just doesn't let Castle play as aggressively.
Yeah, I mean, this looks better. This looks a lot better for Chunky Kong.
Taking the first stock and having that initial lead, definitely looking better. And something that I did not think about, that grounded up B from Chunky Kong actually can armor through the Blazing End, that side B from Pyra, and just kind of make that tool risky to use because you will get punished for it if he armors through. So that's something Castle's going to need to be thinking about here.
Okay, off the top, 30%. Still, it's something. I mean, this is still a decent situation for the DK. I feel like going high is going to be a little bit difficult though, and you can see them get caught out on top of the platforms. Another combo from the Pyra, looking very strong indeed. And getting back from ledge can be a bit of a problem, I feel, for the DK here. But they're back, they're center stage, and they're hitting some stray hits, as it were. Oh, yeah, God.
That back air from Chunky Kong is getting a lot of value here, but landing into the Pyra-Mythra there, I know the name of that move, but I cannot remember.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, it's Providence Revolt. That's the one. It's the weird named one. Another one, too. Castle really leaning into that tool here to rack up damage. It is shutting down Chunky Kong's aerial approaches, and that forward tilt on ledge is going to shut down another one of Chunky Kong's stocks. Castle squeaking back into the lead here by just a little bit.
Is that the first time one of these giant swing up, swing down moves isn't terrible? Because I feel like every other time, Ike's version of that is real bad, right?
Yeah, it's interesting actually. It's some of them are real bad, and then some of them are very good, combo enders if you can land the first part of it, and then some of them the Prominence Revolt from Pyra are kind of mix-up kill options. You're not going to hit it unless you call something out, but it's got so much kill power that it's kind of allowed to be a little bad in that sense.
Because otherwise, you're just melee Kirby. Right, 150, 169, and off the edge, one hit will kill here pretty much anything that Pyra's got. And, well, there we go again. I am clairvoyant. I may not know anything about the game, but I, for some reason, know exactly what's going to happen.
You see the future. That's the only explanation. You should start looking into some lottery tickets, or you ever played poker by chance? Might be something for you.